Hi, my name is Nonima Digela. Welcome to the Noni M podcast. So today I want us to talk about the Senzo Meyiwa case and what are my thoughts when it comes to it. Like honestly now, let me give you my honest opinion now. You know what? Because of the many things that have happened in that courtroom, guys, this is Vaseline. Vaseline, should you see this video or any of your employees work for you, this is good. This, my goodness, this is good. You know what to do. Anyway, um, so guys, hey, sorry about that, I was thirsty. But can you believe that a lot of things have happened in the Senzo Meyiwa case, right? A lot of things have happened in the Senzo Meyiwa case. If this country was fair to its citizens, make suppose by now there is an inquiry that is already happening. There's a lot of things that are there's supposed to be an inquiry that is happening because we cannot be letting a country be ruled like this and be moving in such a direction that is very destructive the way it is. By now, there is supposed to be an inquiry. There is supposed to be a look out what's happening, why is this happening, etc. Especially when it comes to the entire evidence that the state has brought when it comes to the Senzo Meyiwa case. Any fool can see that there is no case against the five accused. However, there is cooked manufactured evidence. Even that, it's not sticking at all. Anyway, before we get into talking about that and my thoughts, guys, please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you will be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you doing that. Now, let's talk about my thoughts when it comes to this case. This case, the first red flags of this case, yes, let's call it red flags. The first red flags of the case were what? It was when Senzo was with 6 other people in the house. It was Kelly, his girlfriend and baby mama. It was Kelly's sister Zandile. It was Kelly's mother Gladness. It was his best friend Tumelo Madlala. It was Mtokozisi Twala. Both him and his wife's friend Mtokozisi Twala. And then it was Longwe Twala. He was the 7th person. And then there were 2 kids, Kelly's Kumalo's kids. So there was about 9 individuals in the house. Now the 2, we can't really count them because it was children, so minors. Now, so there were 7 people inside the house, and Senzo is the 7th person. Ne? He dies in front of these 6 people. In front of these 6 people, he dies. And then the red flag there is that all of them are having different opinions about what happened. They are giving us different versions about what happened there. Yes, they have one story. There were 2 people that entered the house, right? Others say 2, others say 3. And then that's where the story is not making sense. While we are watching that, and then the description of the people that came in the house, they are talking about the dark-skinned man, blah, 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 short, dark, all of that. The next thing in court, we have someone who is white, because the guy is white, who is Caucasian. A colored guy is sitting there, but he is a Zulu person, a Zulu-speaking man. He's a Zulu African male, but he is just looking like a colored guy. Then they are saying it's him because he's short and at the time he had dreadlocks. Then the dreadlocks that he had do not match the description that was given to the police. Do you understand? Those are other red flags. The other red flag is for this case when it happened in Vosloorus in Johannesburg. Now they changed jurisdiction for whatever reason and call it in the interest of justice. They take it to Pretoria. Allegedly, in fact, it's not alleged. There by NPA, there is something that talks about even case 375 pertaining to this case also is moved to Pretoria High Court. If why they say for justice in the interest of justice. This is where my 2 cents opinion comes now. Because Pretoria is the capital city of South Africa, so is the city of Cape Town, which is Cape Town, is also the capital city of South Africa. How about this case be moved altogether in Gauteng? It need not go to KZN because the people who are involved are from KZN. It must be moved in the interest of justice. Can the Senzo Meyiwa case be moved from Gauteng entirely and not even be in KZN? It must come here, Cabo Judge Erasmus. They don't know those people most right. It must come here and then they deal with it themselves. Judge Rataina with Huleki, he can't even control his emotions. He can't even control his hatred, his anger, because that's what he's been portraying inside the courtroom. He is showing us he don't like us Black people. The way he speaks about us, we are good for nothing. Today he decorated it as us Black people. The other time he spoke about Bantu education. The other time he said he went to whatever, he has English degrees. Apparently we can't speak proper English. Yeah, he understands English better. There's a lot of things that he has said that are not nice when it comes to us Black people. Do you understand? So in the interest of justice, I wish this case can be moved and be taken out of Gauteng. We don't want Baloyi, and then the people that are going to take over the case, they must be given at least 3 months to look after the case, listen to the record, and then after that 3 months, let's say June, July, August, then in September, they sit for the case. And we want about 3 judges of the High Court in Cape Town. 3 judges, they can take the retired judges if they have to. They can mix them, white, Black, colored, or Indian. Mix them together and they sit down for the case. Listen to it properly. Because there is no way, guys. That will be in the interest of justice. That is the only thing that will be in the interest of justice for Senzo Meyiwa, is if that case is taken out of Gauteng, they listen to the evidence. And then Judge Rata goes to rest. He goes to his retirement, please. And then these 3 judges from Western Cape who have nothing to do whatsoever about the case, then they listen to all the evidence. They listen to it. It does not start de novo, but they listen to all the evidence. After they listen to all the evidence, they come back. The accused are put in Pollsmoor or in Goodwood prison. They start attending court here in Cape Town for at least some time, because we are sorting in the interest of justice. Agiri, that time, Gininda will be done. And then we are calling for the defense witnesses. That's what needs to, we were saying in the interest of justice moving forward, that's what needs to happen. I am sick and tired of this. Since it's possible to move it out of jurisdiction, which is Johannesburg to Pretoria, then it shouldn't be bad when it is moved out of Gauteng division to Western Cape division in the interest of justice. It must not go to KZN division. It must not go to Free State division. It must not go to Gauteng. It must be uprooted from division of Gauteng and be taken to Western Region division. That way, we are cutting all hands on deck for corruption, fraud, whatever. We deal with it. And the office of LPC in Cape Town checks for us FFC number and tell us what's happening there. They give us details. There's a lot of progress that can happen, guys, if that is to be done in this case. If Mamumaya has interest of justice, that's what she needs to request. You know what? In the interest of justice, because of the Meyiwa family, this is what I suggest. She takes it to the president, and then the president looks at it and they are like, yes, and they take it there. That's what needs to happen. Sibon Uguti, a year will be enough. 3-4 months because when they listen to it, maybe they will listen and come back and say, you know what? After listening to the evidence of the state, can we please have a sit down? And the sit down is, no, we are doing section 174 on the case. There is no basis for this case. Bingo. It can happen because I'm sick and tired of their nonsense. No. How about that? What are your thoughts when it comes to that? Am I reaching when I think like that? I know it may never happen, but is it a bad idea if they do that? Can't they do that perhaps? Because they did move it from its original jurisdiction. So why not move it to a capital city of the country? This is where most of the things don't happen in the union buildings. They happen here in Cape Town. The SONA happens here. Opening of parliament happens here. Closing of parliament. Like, there's a lot of things that happen in Cape Town. So can we have it here, please? I'm tired. I'm honestly tired. What are your thoughts when it comes to that? Let's talk with comment section. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.